Hello, huge movie fanatic Nate, coming at you with a probably very short review for a motion picture, if you can call it that by the name of The Night Before. Now, I got this for, I actually bought this, just blind buyed it. I know. I got it for only $6. I wasn't really willing to pay any more than that for it. So I got it, and it being, the stupid holiday season now and stuff, I thought, if nothing else, maybe it'd be just pretty to look at and Christmas lights and stuff, which it is. Back in the old days, maybe a couple of years ago and stuff, I really wasn't minding. As you can see, I reviewed a couple of Seth Rogen movies and stuff. I kind of liked them back in the day. But I don't know. I think his best stuff is actually the stuff he did with Judd Apatow, and even Zack and Miri Make a Porno is pretty good. But when he goes off and does stuff with these other people like Evan Goldberg and shit, like Pineapple Express and The Interview, and I don't know, Neighbors was okay, but with The Interview I should have left it at that, because that was just so stupid. It's not even worth you fucking reviewing. That's why I never reviewed it. And this really isn't worth reviewing either, but just because it's like that time of year and all that kind of shit, and since I recently saw it, I figured I might as well review it. Abysmal. I mean, in my opinion, this movie is just abysmal, very much like The Interview. I would call this movie better than The Interview, probably only just because of maybe just the, I don't know, Christmas lights. I mean, I don't like holidays, but I like lights, holiday lights, Christmas lights and shit. I mean, it's just too bad, because, it should be noted, in this movie you actually get to see Seth Rogen high, which is something that's never actually happened before. That's obviously a joke. In this movie, he spends, I'd say, three-fourths of his character spends three-fourths of the movie, basically almost the whole movie, fucking high. His pregnant wife. He's gonna go out and have a last night on the town with the guys, and his pregnant wife gives him a box of drugs. So he goes out and just shoves cocaine up his nose and ends up with a bloody nose. And I mean, it's just, I hate to sound like some kind of just, I don't know, PTA father or something like that, or some kind of aging, just middle-aged Scrooge, but this is just garbage. This is just trash. It's just, it's the kind of humor that, isn't even, it's not even fucking, I don't think I laughed at like anything in this movie. I mean, humor in North America is getting so fucking pathetic that if you can even call this humor, is just lame. The story, I don't think... Yeah, it's basically about these three friends who, because I can't remember if... Yeah, I think Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character's parents died in a car wreck or something, and like after that, when they were younger, in '99 or something, and after that, like every Christmas they spent it together, these three guys, and like they're getting older now, and Seth Rogen's character is going to have a kid, so this is going to be the last, Christmas night out with the guys, as it were, to just let loose and whatever. And it's just, it's just a bunch of crap, basically, just constantly going, out and finding drugs, and basically they kind of play on the Christmas Carol story by, having like this drug dealer be the ghost of Christmas past, present, and future, and I don't know. It's just, so I'm actually just getting kind of nauseous thinking about it and replaying it on my mind. So, I don't know what. I guess we'll just go. I'm going to go 1/4 of a star out of 4 stars, and that's only for the Christmas lights, and probably just for the Christmas lights, and the fact that it actually ended. I don't know why I'm giving it. Well, that's because of the Christmas lights. So obviously, what I would presume to be digital photography, it is pretty with all the Christmas lights. So I mean, the 1/4 of a star out of 4 stars is only because of the pretty digital photography with the Christmas lights is basically what it boils down to. There's a featurette on here that says like Christmas in the summer, so obviously they probably filmed this last summer, like 2015 summer, you know, to come out. I think this came out like in December, November last year, so I'm sure they filmed it, you know, 2015 summer. So obviously there's that kind of takes away from it because there's no breath and, you know, whatever. And being a Minnesotan, you know, it's kind of like to see a movie that takes place in December, late December, with no breath is just kind of, I mean, I guess they pulled off the fake snow, you know, whatever there was a bit okay, but I'm glad I only paid $6. Unfortunately, I bought it new, so I gave the studio, you know, I gave the studio money for this shit, which isn't something we should be doing, as I talked about before in the Ghostbusters, My Little Ghostbusters 2016 video. Yeah, I'm pretty much probably done with Seth Rogen at this point. It's really becoming just not even funny, literally. I gotta stop talking about this movie now so I can not go insane. Thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you next time.